All right, and we're live. It's me, Blocky, with not Funny Man down there.
Yeah, it's not funny man here, and I guess we're gonna start out talking about these. These are crypto fees. These are how much, like what we're looking at on at the top is Ethereum, how much they bring in one day in daily crypto fees.
Okay,
Now,
nice.
if you look, they're bringing in $5 million a day, and then if you
Okay,
look at the average is at $67 million a day. So that it is their average is a little bit down.
right. Yeah, you can tell that with a little bit of sideways market here.
And then right below it, number two, you've got this is Bitcoin brings in $2 million and 2,351 million dollars a day, but they're pretty much consistent with their average.
Right.
And
Yeah.
now go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Um, Below it, number three, and I do hold Uniswap, and one reason why is it to me it seems like it's the number three money making machine or in transaction fees they bring in the most.
Right, and I know you're a big numbers guy, so you follow a
Yeah,
lot of the like market caps of coins instead of the price. You know what I mean?
yeah. I'm watching if I see that 24-hour volume or if I see a spike in the daily transaction fees, I know that something's going on.
I mean, that's true. You
It,
know, the
it,
market's about to move from there.
it's amazing to watch it like when there's a hack or something, you can see just but if you can notice that the our Aave, you've heard of Aave, right?
Yep.
They do a lot of processing, all the staking and all the
Loaning, and they do loans, and you can add to the liquidity.
yeah, they do all the banking stuff. They don't do any of the fun stuff. But if you look, they bring in $1 million worth of transactions.
Huh.
So
That's
they're
a
probably not paying out too much. Um,
right.
I guess I'm gonna scroll down on here and then right here in the middle you've got you've heard of Arbitrum, right?
Oh yeah,
They
I
do a
made
lot
some
of
money on that one. I made some money on that.
yeah, I got really big into them a couple of years ago, and then I just kind of I am holding them. I got back in about 6 months ago.
Yeah, I haven't bought any more.
Yeah, I just have a
What's
little
what's
stack.
up, Pel? What's up, Karina? Just saying hi to the chat.
Oh, that's not no that's I think that's one of the best things about you, Blocky, is you like to communicate with everybody and talk to them.
Absolutely, I try to include everybody.
But let me get to the juicy stuff. I mean, you got Cardano down here only bringing in $5,000 a day.
That's crazy.
If you really want to get it, and then remember these numbers because I'm going to show you what they pay out to people after this. So
Jesus.
you got Dogecoins only bringing in $3,000 in transaction fees. Then
Damn.
and then one reason I was kind of hesitant to invest like all my money in Ripple is because look at this, they're only bringing in 1,396.
And
So I
that's
mean,
current to what today?
that's daily transaction fees.
Daily.
Now, and I know that they don't charge as much for gas fees as Ethereum does.
Right.
Or
Huh.
Bitcoin. Bitcoin can charge you like $50 for a transaction fee.
Yeah. Yeah. It depends on how much you're using as well.
Now, honestly, this Ethereum Classic brings in $425 a day.
Hmm.
But I've honestly made more money off Ethereum Classic than I have almost any other crypto. But that's just getting in a long time ago early.
Right. And people are still mining that one.
Yeah. I did see the ETH-W, which they were going to switch everybody over to ETH-W when the Ethereum switched over. But I'm just going to show you this money printers. I want to make sure that can you see this on the screen, the money printer?
Good to go.
And screen's pausing a little bit. But if you look right there, you got Bitcoin. Bitcoin, like I said, they were bringing in, what was it, $2.5 million a day, but then they're paying out almost $40 million to miners.
That's crazy.
But the one thing I want you to look at is Dogecoin is paying out to miners a million, almost
1.2,
1.3 million,
almost 1.3,
yeah,
yeah.
a day.
That's crazy. Like any company that was in that situation would be belly up.
Yeah, you know what? I've been trying to get that through to people like for years, and no one is. I think you get it, Blocky.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I can finally explain it to somebody. But yeah, I've been trying to scream fire the whole time. But look at Cardano. I mean, Cardano. I remember they were paying out like they bring in like $5,000.
Yeah. Huh.
I love listening. I love listening. Oh, look at Osmosis. That's not the one we were messing with the other day. That was OM.
No, that was OM.
Yeah.
Mantra.
I,
Mantra.
I'm actually staking Osmosis on crypto.com just a little bit. But you want to go to some of those charts?
Yeah, we can
I
hit
think we
some.
talked about enough about crypto.
Go to your bubbles page. I'm just curious to see that.
Okay.
Because I
Have
got
you
about
messed around with these crypto?
yeah, I like those bubbles. I was going to say I got about an hour here, and then I got to cook dinner, but we can talk for a good hour.
Yeah. An hour. All
Um,
right. Yeah. So you got the bubbles on your screen?
Yep.
Yeah. I was actually reading about through one of my AI bots. They're talking about I think it was like some kind of like Stargate where they're taking you can transfer your pudgy penguins through this Stargate crypto, and it's like almost zero fees to transfer your pengus.
Huh.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I don't I
Yeah.
don't I don't know, but there is a pudgy penguin ETF coming out.
What is this world coming to? What do you think of the walrus coin?
I really haven't studied it too much. I'm gonna it looks like you can get it looks like you can get it on crypto.com and you can get it on Kraken.
Yep. Yeah, I got it on FEMAX
It's
right this
number
second.
81. It's kind of oh, you got some of this?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I
Yep.
haven't I kind of missed out on this one. It wasn't really on my radar, and
Brian likes walrus.
I don't really know what they do, honestly.
They're like a yeah, shit. They're like a, Brian could help me. I think they're like a pith. Isn't that
Okay.
Brian?
RWA.
Yeah. What are they like, Brian? Speak to me, my friend. um yeah, I
Where are
see
you
Ray
looking at the live chat at?
on the side. So you have comments, banners, media assets, styles, and private chat. Do you see that on the side of StreamYard? Or
Yeah.
you could just go to my page, because these couple people are on mine. It looks like we got 13 watching, 12 watching. They're bouncing in and out. It was up to 18. Yes, Brian, what was Walrus? What's it like? Is it like another coin? What's it like? And we can just do this. Give me one sec. Because this ain't no like structured show. We're just chilling. Oh,
Yeah.
Christ. Walrus comes up. All right. CoinGecko. All right. I'm going to go to StreamYard and I'm going to switch pages. I'm going to remove yours and then add mine. And then we're going to switch to this. All right. Y'all can see that, right? Yeah. All right. Go to the page.
Oh, I do see the chat. I see Poe Man.
Oh, that's cool. Interactive website. Look at that. My mouse is. That's really cool. All right. You can see my screen.
Remind me to show you Vader.
Okay.
Vader AI.
I know I've heard of that. So it's a storage solution.
Oh, okay. Like cloud storage.
Yep. Store gigabytes of data at reasonable cost. This is a really cool website. I really like this, the way it's laid out.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, especially on my screen.
Yeah, I mean this.
I always say the best way to invest is find a cool website.
Look at that. I mean, they put some time and money into this. I used to build websites, and this is a really cool site. Yeah, I like this site. I mean, especially this right here.
When they came out with ETH-W, it looked like it was like a link to a blogger site.
Claim. Do we have any white paper? Maybe that's at the bottom. Yep. Oh Lord.
Storage for DJ and Brian says it's storage for gaming.
Yep. Right here it says Walrus Efficient Decentralized Storage Network. All right, we'll get rid of that. Jump into here.
We need Jay Chains to read the white paper by the fireplace, like with the Morgan Freeman voice.
Right.
Remember, he was going to do that with the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
White paper.
Yep. Where the hell? Oh, my screen's up here, you dummy. I'm like, where the hell's my chart? It's on the 55-inch TV right in front of me, so it's not going to look like I'm looking at the. Yeah, I got this thing in like a upward channel here. This is the 24-minute, 4-hour. Let's jump to that. Let me close this. So yes, what I'm.
The good thing about us not having any sponsors is we can just talk about whatever we want.
Yep. So I found this new indicator. It's like Market Cipher, but it's called not Market Cipher. Swear to God. I was using Fu Manchu, but
that's what you use for your charts.
Yeah, this one here. But for now, I think I'm going to use this one. until I can afford Market Cipher. Yes, I want Market Cipher, but it's just a little too expensive for me.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, it's like $1,500, I think.
What?
Or yeah, it's a Crypto Faces indicator.
You better be able to buy that and sell that as an NFT.
Sorry, Brian. I am reading the chat. I was just on when you're sharing on StreamYard, you have to go. So in order for you guys for me to see this chart, I have to go off StreamYard page to be able to see that website, unfortunately. So then I come back,
Yeah,
see that, and I'm like, damn. What's up, Jesse? But yeah, I think I'm hoping Bitcoin at least comes down and sweeps this low here. I'd love it. I'd love to see it come down to 88. Fake out people, make people think. Now, I do think we're going to roll up into this gray box first, roughly at like 99. So I would love to see this thing come back up and touch 99, then down. It don't have to. It could just go down to here, but
if it
it's
does, I'm gonna
already.
buy some.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. That's long zone right here and here. If it gets here and shows me signs that it's going to reverse, I'm going to long that. I'm already in a long. I've been in a long for a couple days. I think I jumped in down right here, right at this 86 line.
Ooh,
I think it was either 86 or 84. Let me check that.
it was 84 for like a week straight. It was
Entry price 86,850. 86,850. Let me get my damn mouse back on the screen.
yeah. DGen Brian says that he's got Vader on base, so we'll definitely have to talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I entered right here. I think this came down to here, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm entering because it wasn't really showing me signs on any time frames. Maybe the 24-minute, but yeah, I jumped in down here, and it's up like 90% right now. But I've already taken profit because we hit this, and that's how you trade. You have a plan, you execute it, and then you have a target to take some money. It's not rocket scientist. It just takes time looking at the charts. I mean, if someone sits in front of the charts for hours and hours and just studies them, anybody's going to get it. It's like any job. You study hard at the job or work hard at the job and you'll get it.
Yeah,
You're getting a lecture.
I truly believe you get a hourly pay on your studying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to jump to the daily real quick. This thing's looking juicy.
DGen Brian thinks that Suey is going to pump this week.
It probably will. It probably will. And then, yeah, Jesse said 23% in last 24 hours. Yeah, you heard about Pokemon going on there, Suey? Not funny, man. Sorry, you cut out.
Yeah, we just had a really bad. I think the last thing I heard was Pokemon on Suey.
Yeah, there's a Pokemon on Sui. Did you hear about that? Oh, I
I
think
haven't heard about that. I bought some Pokemon meme coin, or I got sent it the other day on Moonshot.
gotcha. Yeah. Let me check something real quick.
What about government teachers?
Yeah, so look here. Read that paragraph, or you don't have to read it out loud. I'm just saying, speculation. Let me go to it because I can't see that well. It's so small on my screen. Speculation that Pokemon franchise could make its leap onto the Sui blockchain is fueling price spike in Sui's native token. So, yeah, Pokemon coming to Sui.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean it is a top 5 in transactions. Yeah,
And what's that? The coin you bought? Or are you talking about because I don't know what's the deal with the whole Pokemon thing. Would you say Vader?
no, I bought some stupid meme coin wannabe. Yeah, I'm gonna.
One sec.
Let me
Here's
pull it up on
Vader.
the. It's on the crypto bubbles. I can pull that up.
Here's the chart right here. Vader chart. So it is looks like a decent time to buy this sucker.
Yeah, it's had a little pump. I made some videos about it, and that
Yeah, it's
my
up.
actually my most popular crypto video, or I'm getting the most views off Vader right now. Typically, because people don't really watch my videos, I can tell when something's going to pop.
Right. It's up 430
Yeah,
407.
I was on Vader's website earlier. It looks like you can stake. You can.
Nope. I never really looked at it. Money flow is
I've been
curving in.
following Vader on Twitter for about 6 months. He's pretty cool. It is one of those. It is one of those completely decentralized, autonomous, independent AI agents.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, not looking too bad. A little bit of bearish
It
div
looks like
there.
he's got other AI agents working underneath him.
Huh. What are you looking
He's
at
got
the
this one
X?
called Billy Bets, and it's an AI like sports betting AI agent. And actually, you invest in it, and I was just
Huh.
talking about Vader's team.
What are you on the website? What are you on their website?
Yeah, if you want to pull up Vader's website, or you want me to pull
Okay,
it up?
that's up to you. Put it on your screen.
I
I'll
mean, I
pull
was
mine down.
talking about it, but I can pull it up.
Go ahead. Yeah. That way you're looking at it. You can just talk about it. And then share it to screen. I'll pull mine down and put yours up. Gen 1 folder.
Okay. Yeah, this is how it works. Let me get on just the main page. I was trying to read about how it works. I mean, it's kind of like you stake Vader to earn points, and you link wallets, and I don't really understand how it works, but
Huh.
probably gonna connect my wallet sooner or later. Well, let's go to the main page. But yeah, it's got like it was a $27 million market cap.
I feel like I've had that coin before on base, like Brian said.
Vader?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had some of that. I sold it a while back. I was probably
Yeah,
up.
I mean, it's my number one coin on base right now.
Huh. I'm watching
That's
the
cool
chat.
that you guys all fuck with the base.
Oh yeah, I'm all types of blockchains. The only thing I haven't. A buddy of mine is making pretty decent money on XRP Ledger, and that's the only one I haven't gotten into yet. Brian said Swarm. I
Or
believe
just
that's
owning
another one.
XRP?
Huh? What'd you say?
Yeah, like it said, it looks like Vader has staking for Wake Hacker, the Swarm, and Billy Bets.
Huh. So, what were you talking about?
Yeah, but these are agents that were from Virtuals.
I know we have a bit of delay between each other, but sorry if it's any confusion out there. Watching, we have a delay between us.
Can
So,
you say that one more time?
yeah. See, me and Funny Man have a delay between us. I was just letting the people that were watching know that. Oh, we lost your page. You still there?
I just stopped sharing my screen.
Gotcha.
I just
Yeah.
unpulled it. Maybe that seems like I'm faster now. Yeah.
I can say, let's take a look.
So what's going on with the chat? We got Crypto Princess, Jesse.
Yep. And I think Jesse's about to head out because Billy Goat Tails is on now. Yes. I do remember that with like Graphane. Yep. Graphane is one soul before you could use these agents. You have to deposit crypto.
That now did you get airdrop the NFT for Blue yesterday on
You know,
base?
it's weird. Is I got a email saying that I was airdropped an NFT, or an NFT showed up in my Coinbase wallet, and I'm like, I don't remember. I didn't look at it, but
Yeah.
why? What's that? What is it?
Yeah, it's for some crypto called Blue. It's kind of an advertisement. It's uh it looked like it's like kind of like a casino. I mean, they made it sound like it's kind of like an official like Coinbase Blue base coin.
Huh?
But I went on their Twitter and they were talking about starting a bunch of casinos and stuff. They look pretty interactive and high tech, and I don't know. I bought $20 worth yesterday. I was like,
Huh.
so
Interesting.
a lot of times I buy things on the base just because I know if I buy something, then I'll just get airdropped something randomly. But
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea.
I've been kind of getting sick of base lately.
Yeah, I mean, it's
They
kind
froze
of
up
my
all my,
worst.
or I can't swap with Solana on my base. I don't know if you ever,
Uh, I have Solana in my Phantom
bunch of
wallet in my
bullshit.
base.
I've tried to contact them.
Huh. In Coinbase wallet? Is that in Coinbase wallet where you're trying to swap?
Which one? The blue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Solana on the Coinbase wallet. I got a bunch of stuff on there that I can't send or swap. I got the next generation Pepe. I got like $80 worth of that I can't do anything with. And I got like $1.50 in the Hawk 2 coin.
That's funny. So this chart here is this is Coinbase, but it's showing you um, the open interest versus the CVD. So this is how you can also get some divergence. So this whole move up here has been fueled by longs. So you got trades opening up and they're long. So this, the whole move's pretty healthy. It's not like we're waiting for a short squeeze or a long squeeze or anything like that to happen. At least not right now. But open longs, this could push down and that could trigger some type of short squeeze, or a long squeeze. I'm sorry, but hopefully not. Hopefully we just keep seeing. So the open interest is going down, but it's kind of staying flat. So really, there's nothing happening. There's no longs or shorts being put in. Locally, yeah, you could open this up and say, now you're starting to print some type of divergence here with lower highs here and higher highs here. Shorts are attempting to open here. Well, due to this decrease here. I don't know. I don't know. Come on, where's my CBD?
Did you hear about Jack Mallers, the CEO of Strike, starting a company called 2021?
Called 21? You said it was called 21?
Yeah. Actually, I think they've got they got about 45. They're gonna it's gonna be supposedly it's like micro strategies, but just like perfect.
Huh. I have not heard that. Nope. Nope.
But they they got 46,000 Bitcoin.
Jesus. That's crazy. Karina just said it in the chat. Nuts.
Yeah, he's partnered. What?
Where the hell did okay, right here. We be right here. Mm. There she be. Yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for on Bitcoin. Ain't much going on in the market really. Fart coin's back up to a $1.07. Look at that. I mean, fart coin just respects itself so much. Market moves up, comes back down into that imbalance right here, and just clears it up. It always bounces a little earlier than what like a normal trading imbalance trading would be, because your your order block pretty much sits here. Well, what I call order block, breaker block, whatever you want to call it. Damn it. Sits there. Liquidity sits down here. So it always seems to bounce early. This guy. Down here, it didn't even come all the way into it. So that's a vulnerable zone. I don't know.
Yeah,
Kumari.
I'm just going to keep holding on to fart coin.
Yeah, some do. I mean, it was what, like $2?
The YouTube chat.
$2.75.
Yeah, I mean, it's still down like 100% from its all-time high.
Yeah, probably easy. Because when a coin goes down, it's a different percentage to go back up. Down 60% from its all time.
I'm up 1.2K on house coin. Have you heard of that one?
House coin? I feel like Brian showed that one the other day. Why do I feel like Brian, did you show me that coin yesterday, house coin? Or was it Friday? Somebody showed me that coin. I just don't remember who it was.
Yeah.
Got Kumari.
Yeah, I bought like $50 worth, and I got like $700 worth right now.
Nice. Yes, okay, he did yesterday.
And there's one I don't want to say on YouTube because let's not get in trouble.
Right. That's funny. All right, let's see what else. Suey looking
I just
real
got off
good.
YouTube probation.
You did? That sucks. Yeah, Suey looking decent, but got some vulnerable spots too. A lot of these are imbalances, these little guys. All right, let's see something real quick. Jump to the daily. Looks like we.
I think the new there's going to be a crypto.com ETF basket.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sure Brian knows about that one. He loves crypto.com.
But I do believe that Sui's going to be in the. But yeah, they were talking about the ETF basket. I think it's going to have Solana, Sui, crypto.com, Ethereum, Bitcoin, probably Cardano, but it's going to be, I think, only available on crypto.com on their stocks, and it's going to be from Trump Media. So we know that the lefties aren't going to be buying that one.
Nope. This one on Sui's almost at the 618 as well. It just front ran it, just like Bitcoin. Just like Bitcoin. Now, we could also check this. What's this doing? This is USDT dominance. And obviously, this is a perfect inverse correlation.
Sui?
No, for all of crypto, it's USDT dominance. So when this goes down, Bitcoin's going up. When this is going up, Bitcoin's going down. And this lost its pretty decent trend line here. Starting to come down, swept this bottom side. I don't know. We could get a bounce
No, that's
here.
that's the actual dollar, not a stable, not a stable coin.
It is a stable USDT. So it's like you know USD Tether.
Okay.
This is Tether dominance.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to come up and hit 6.76.
I guess Tether is one of the companies that's partnering with Jack Mallers.
Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. We do have a weekly close tonight. Look at that weekly candle. Come on, stay there.
Ooh.
There she is. Let's see. It was up 13, and now it's sitting at about 11% week. Not too bad. With a green dot, with the hidden bull div, so you have lower highs or lower lows in these momentums, higher highs in price action. That's a continuation of trend normally. Upski. I'm still mad we didn't clear this whole imbalance here, though. Oh well. Fair value gap traders win again. I wanted it to come down to 67. That's where I wanted.
Poe Man says that Jack Mallers is a crying BIT itch.
Carter, what's good, man? He gave me one Ben coin. Pay your mod.
he gave me one Ben coin.
Yeah, he gets his pay.
Can you pull a Ben coin on your chart?
I could try on here. And actually, we did hit that 618. I mean, it's probably the smallest gap. Yeah, I guess it is a little gap there, huh? I don't know if Ben Coin's on here.
We could start a GoFundMe for his commissary. You could get some ramen noodles to shove up his butt.
Here's Ben Coin. I think this is it.
It goes down.
Jesus. I bet
that's not even a dinosaur. That's a.
I bet you one of these candles like 300%. Oh no. 39,000%. One of these candles. That's crazy. 40,000% on one of these
I heard
candles.
that Master P lost $2.3 million.
Who did? Master P? Good old Master P.
Yeah, supposedly he dropped. I guess supposedly he was the one that sent out the people to get the Lambo.
Okay. Yeah, see, Solana ain't even really didn't even really come above the 3.2 yet. There's you're just now starting to break structure here down on this lower high here. You're just now getting above that. That should push you up to this 618. It should. At least to this next high at 179.
What is it at right now?
148. Right here.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it hit 156.
I bought some a couple weeks ago when it was. I think I bought some for like 104.
Okay, so you're right here, right in here somewhere.
I bought like 100 of them when it was $12. I bought 100 of them.
Nice. Yeah, I wish I'd have done the same, but
That's how I got this computer.
Come on. Lay down. My bad. My dog's getting on my nerves. I got about 20 minutes here. We can shoot the ship for 20 more minutes. What else? We want to look at anything else? I know them. What were them stock things you were talking about the other day with dividends? Which ones were they? Do you remember what I'm on your live stream?
Well, there's well, I mean, I guess the big one that everybody talks about is MSTY.
MSTY.
Yeah, it's kind of has a cult following. It does really good payouts. It's a covered call. They basically, it's an ETF that puts out it's not a stock, it's an ETF, but it puts out a covered call with backed by bonds with a synthetic strike with a stop loss, so they can't lose any money. Kind of there's a ton of these covered call companies. There's probably about 50 of them.
This is probably going to move up some more. It's got some bull div here. It should push it up. It's starting to break structure.
Yeah,
now.
but it's for micro strategies.
Right, that's what I saw.
So you're basically making money off the volatility of micro.
Right.
With convertible bonds.
Here's a US 10-year.
Now there's Palantir, which that's kind of a cloud service.
I've heard of that one. Planeteer, whatever it is. Isn't the best dividend either Johnson and Johnson or Smith
but
and
there's a covered call one that's been paid.
Huh. I got my microphone.
Yeah. I mean, these are crypto ones and these are covered calls, but some of those like Johnson and Johnson, Boeing, AT&T. The thing I don't like about them is try reading their balance sheet. It'll take you for like a year. So I mean,
Right.
I hate to say it, but some of those loser stocks like will have a big dividend, and they kind of suck you in.
Right. I gotcha.
Says a guy that lost a ton of money on polka dot. I mean, polka dot will pay you what, like 18%.
Later, pal. Take care, bud.
But you know anybody that's made money off polka dot?
Yeah, I don't
AT&T
remember.
will give you like a 10% dividend, but
Huh.
actually
Is Johnson and Johnson the longest running?
AT&T just made a good deal with Helium to hook.
Really? I did not hear. I did not know that. Later, Kumar. Oh, Kumari leaving too. I thought she was talking to Pell. This the here's the 30-year yield, 20-year yield.
I just only fuck with like AI and technology stocks.
Right. Damn, they're just heading up, heading up. No bet. Actually, the 5-year, the 10-year, the 30-year, the 20-year, they all look like the same chart, so it makes sense. So we got, I don't know how.
Yeah, if you want to pull it up, PLTY.
Okay, one sec. Why ain't that working? Come on. Play next in queue. Pull it
What's
up.
your favorite curry? I didn't know there's different kinds of curry.
Yeah, there's okay, 6 watching, so it looks like we got 13.
I would rather have some Thai curry than some Indian curry.
Yeah, I guess it's different um from different places. I have no clue. I don't eat curry, so yeah. Come on. I've been trying to click that plus button for like PLTY.
See there.
Oh no. Okay, you meant planetary.
I don't think I've ever had Korean curry, but I've had.
There's a Planetar Technologies to the pith.
PLTY.
What for Planetar? It's PLTR.
Well, one is the regular one, and then the other one is the cover.
Gotcha.
PLTY is the covered call one. It's the ETF. It's the yield max ETF.
Here,
and that last month it pays out a monthly dividend. Last month it was $4.65 a share.
Yeah. Okay, per share. Damn. And how much is it? Damn.
My dad just
Huh? You broke up.
$63 a share. It's $63 a share, and then like I said last month, they paid out $4.65 per share.
Huh.
Now the PLTR, the main company.
Yeah.
My dad, he has he has like a real financial advisor that he pays like a shit ton of money in Geneva that for a Fidelity, and they just put a shitload of money in that PLTR.
Yeah, that coin looks like it was doing well.
And they don't fuck around like I do.
This is here. It's it here. It's just been growing and
But
growing
that
and growing.
the PLTR, the Plantier, that's it is the most traded by Congress
Huh. Crooked
stock.
bastards. It's actually Palantir.
Now, you want to hear something? You want to hear something really fucked up?
What's that? Yeah, right, Karina. Palantir.
Yeah,
Palantir.
I don't understand this. I could screenshot it to you, but I bought this dividend, the PLTY, on the
Right.
23rd, and it says that I already have a dividend of $9.31.
Huh.
But I've only owned it for 5 days, or like since the 23rd. Isn't that weird? I could screenshot. They're giving me a dividend for $9, and I've only owned it for like 3 4 days. Messed up.
$9 per.
Like I said, some of these covered call dividends are really hard to figure out.
So you're saying $9
Yeah,
for the total you have? How many do you have?
I don't know. I don't know how they're paying me a dividend that fast.
Yeah, how many do you hold?
I have 3.
Okay. So that's like no, I believe you. We can't
I got 3. I have 3 of them.
I see the 3.
But
Huh.
no, I've only owned it since the 23rd, and I don't know why I'm getting a dividend. I owned it for 2 days, and I'm getting a $9 dividend. That's weird.
Right.
It's
That is.
only on 2 shares, so I guess I bought the other shares later.
Brian says sounds like a scam.
Well, like I said, it's supposed to be the highest paying dividend there is.
Huh.
Yeah,
I have to look into it. That's
I
it.
don't know. It's weird.
Thank you all for
But yeah,
watching.
they make they make the money off the volatility, and it's extremely volatile.
Huh. Yeah, I mean this is the daily 12 hour.
It sounds like a scam, but you can buy it on Robinhood.
Right. Yeah, and I mean I'm sure
Better
they've
than
had
buying a
this
bridge
before, but I don't know.
or Airbnb or.
I don't know if Robin Hood's like that, Brian. Like I don't think you'd just get duped on a. I've never had. I mean, I don't do Robin Hood enough, but I don't think it's like Phantom where you're going into a Dex and trying to swap a coin and it won't let you swap. I don't know that Robin Hood would be that way. I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know.
You sound like someone that's never owned GameStop.
I haven't. I haven't really owned many stocks. I got a little bit of Berkshire Hathaway. Why? I don't know. And I got one Bitcoin ETF just because I was
That's a
afraid.
good one.
I was afraid. Not afraid. I wanted to see if it would react like Bitcoin does, and just kept going up. So that's why I at least bought one. And I thought I bought some of the ETF, but I don't think I did.
Yeah, I got some of those.
But I think everybody should diversify, of course. And in case you didn't know, just so you guys do know, this is not financial advice.
This is not financial advice.
Just got to make that disclaimer.
This is financial entertainment.
Yes, exactly. But now we got about 5 minutes here. What do you want to wrap it up on? Anything? So anything?
No, I've got this sheet of paper right.
Yeah, I see it. Sorta. It like disappears when you get close.
I've got this sheet of paper right here, and there's a company called Own B.
Own B.
Yeah, so my disappearing piece of paper is it is the holdings. Yeah, pull that one up. It has every company that has over 1,000 Bitcoin on their balance sheet.
Own B. This one?
It is a ETF. It is a holding company by Bitwise.
Okay, so it is this.
Yeah, OWNB.
Man, this chart is scattered.
What we like about these is a lot of these companies are all new companies, and
I was going to say
you
this.
can get in on one of these.
This generation dates like March 11th, 25. At least on this chart.
Yeah. That's what's a beauty about these companies. Yeah, these companies are all brand new.
Huh.
But the number one Bitcoin holder is MicroStrategies. The number 2 is Mara. Number 3 is Riot Platforms, and number 4 is Tesla. I got into a lot of people called me names and stupid the other day when I made a video saying that the reason Tesla was up is because they were the 4th largest holder of Bitcoin. And I took a lot of heat on that one.
So CLBR, huh? A meme stock. Interesting. The symbol will be Pew. You say you own all of them?
Check that one out.
CLBR, is it like a chart of it?
Oh.
CLBR. What were you saying? Was what going up? I'm sorry. Is this it? CLBR, or is it?
Oh, it looks like that meme stock comes out this summer.
Yeah. And this is what she was talking about, Pew, but that's not CLBR. Is that what she? I was wondering what she said she was. She owns. I own all of them. So Pew, I didn't see Pew.
Maybe she's saying she owns all the Own B companies.
Right, maybe. Pew.
I've never heard of Pew.
I'm sorry, Karina. What were you saying there? I own Riot. What did she say that one was?
And Mara, I think she was just saying that when I named off the top 5 Bitcoin holding companies.
Gotcha.
I think she's saying that I own them.
Okay. Yeah. And Mara and MSTR.
But when Jack
Damn. This is CLBR if this is what she's talking about.
When Jack Mallers' company comes out, it'll be the 3rd largest holder of Bitcoin.
Okay. So it looks like it's bottomed out March 10th. That is an ugly ass wick, though. I can say that is one ugly wick, one ugly candle right there. This
No,
is normally what you say.
the CLBR, it looks like it's an acquisition company. Just like the company that's going to start Mauler's company, it says it operates as a blank check company.
Right.
Um,
Yep. Acquisition
I would almost
corporation.
put money that there's a guy that's someone that in this company is probably connected to the Federal Reserve.
Huh.
Federal Reserve. But then
Damn.
the guy the name is it's a pretty foreign name, so I don't know. Maybe they don't have government clearance.
Yeah. Columbia Acquisition
I'm
Corp.
gonna pull up the CEO.
She said, "Yeah, it's a SPAC." Well,
But yeah,
SPAC.
there's a company that's starting the 21. That's a blank check company. I was showing my dad a blank check company earlier, and he says he would never fuck with a blank check company.
Huh.
But he's an old school Warren Buffett type.
Right. Yeah, that's
I
that's
like acting,
that's a
you know what I mean?
reversal candle right there. That's a reversal candle. It's probably going to come back and take these imbalances here, but who am I? Oh, well, I'll leave that up. Leave it up. It's just a chill stream anyway. It's not like we're running to. I got to go here in a couple minutes.
All right, you still there, Blocky?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Blocky.
Yep. What's
Can I
up?
say one? Can I say one thing?
Of course.
I'm doing a little bit of a deep dive on this the CEO of that company.
Yeah.
And it looks like I'm reading a headline: a Trump-aligned club for the ultra-rich launches in Washington. So yeah, so that company, the CLBR, is in bed with the Trump Foundation.
Huh. She said CLBR
So,
has like $10 and
but
40
yeah, I
cents
guess
commission per
it's
day.
probably a good time to end it. We could go on all.
All right. Well, yeah, thank you all for watching for sure. And we'll get back to you. I'll get back with y'all tomorrow on my live and drive at least.
And thank you, Caroline. I just put it. I just put it. I just,
Yep.
I just
That's
put in a
cool.
buy for CLBR.
Nice. Nice.
So,
I ain't got no money on Robinhood, or I would too. I
all right. Well,
will.
thanks,
I'll put
Blocky.
some in. Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Blocky out. All right, just chill out.
All right. Thank you.